All right, guys, glad to have you back. It's still unrated, and it's time for What's Your Poison. Now we still have Fatima in the house, and she has been really, educating us about child abuse. I mean, I would not lie, I'm touched.
Oh,
I am touched.
don't cry. I
No,
don't
I don't.
have
No.
I don't have tissues, so I don't start crying.
Okay,
I don't like seeing people on tears.
Okay.
All right. So we've talked about the abuse. We've talked about how it all started and how it ended. Now, you made mention of something when you watched the movie, and the story told. It was a story that was telling about a father that abused his daughter.
Yeah, and she
got pregnant and then gave birth to the child, and then the child out of malaria. But they didn't pay attention to that fact. They only paid attention to the
malaria
that
part.
the child died of malaria. So now let's look at it from the parents, like you were trying to say. Why is it always a big deal for parents to, the children to always, or the parents to always come out and say, oh, this is what's happening, and look for ways to stop it, instead of the parents saying, no, don't say anything, keep quiet, be silent? Because I have also watched a movie where that happened too, and the mother even went as far as accusing the child of seducing the dad. Yes. So why do you think that happens?
You see, how our parents, they feel marriage to them is more important than even their children. That's what they feel, that marriage for them, that you can't say that you want to destroy my marriage. It's a taboo. People will hear about it. People will laugh at me. I'm going to lose my husband. I'm going to lose my home. Someday you as a child, you're going to get married and move to your husband's house. So instead, just keep quiet. Don't talk about it. So that child will be the one suffering. Why the mother is still married? Like I asked the question, I said, if parents said it's a taboo, why will the mother still be with a man that defy her daughter? What is more taboo? A man that defy your daughter, you're still married to that man. You're still having children for him. Because my stepfather started raping me before my mom started having kids for him. And my mom eventually have 2 children for him. I was lucky I never got pregnant.
Yes, that would have.
So, but she was still in the house. Her sister told her to leave the house, not to remain in that marriage. She said she's not going to leave. That said she'll take me out of the house. But she was still in the house, that she can't leave her husband.
So what is it? Do you think it's just about leaving the marriage? Do you think that that's it? That's why they love to keep it silent?
I just feel it's about leaving the marriage, and people they don't want people to know the shame. So nobody must know about it. Just few members of the family
must know about it.
Yes, because when my mommy Dave heard of it, she was the one that told her to take me to the village. I have to go to traditional cleansing.
Because they saw it as a taboo.
Yes. But he couldn't go, because if you go to the village, he has to dance naked. So he was not allowed.
The embarrassment.
Yes. So she told him not to go.
She told him not to go.
Why was she still protecting him, though?
Because her family were not supportive of the marriage.
At first.
Okay.
Yes, when she left my dad to follow him. So they were never supportive. My granddad never took a bride price from him. So she was just trying to cover up for him. That the thing that they told me about this man is true, but I don't want my family to know. So I had to go and do the spiritual cleansing with her. With traditional, try and white with native pork, chicken, oil, and all these things. I have to do those things, to prevent some kind of taboo.
Amazing. All right, let's look at the mother now. Why do you think mothers do not take notice of their girl child, especially the girl child, that they go as far as defiling your child and you won't even notice? Because I feel your daughter, you should know your child, and when some certain things begin to happen, you should know that this child is changing, something is wrong. Why do you think there's that gap between the mother and the child?
Because there is no that relationship and that communication between the mother and the child. If there was a communication and that relationship between that mother and child, communication is very important. Between mother and child, between husband and wife, between brother and sister, between friends. Communication is powerful. If your parents have that communication, that relationship with them, and you find out that your daughter is changing, as a mom, if you sit her down and say to her that, okay, why you are not like this? What happened? Why did you change? What's going on? Why did you become? Because you have that relationship with your daughter, she's going to open up and tell you the reason why. But when a child change from being a good girl to a bad child, the mother just feels she's useless. She feels, oh, she had wayward friends in the school. It's not so. You don't sit her down and talk to her, the next thing is beating. When you keep beating up a child, it's very difficult for that child to open up and tell you what she's going through. But when you have that communication with your daughter and you say, come, what is going on? Tell me, you will see the fear in a child's face. If you're very vigilant, you know that your child is being defied. Sometimes you see children take book and just write, draw, and uncle, monster, auntie, angel, daddy, angel. And your mom will come and beat the child. You're calling my brother a monster. How can you draw my brother a monster? You don't know the reason why that child drew your brother as a monster. It's not for you to sit down and ask that child why you start beating the child. You understand me? You see most of these young girls, some of these young girls that have kids now, if they find out that a man defied their daughter, they will go wide. They will expose it to the whole world.
Of course.
They will shout, they will go to internet and just, But our mothers, they feel, oh, no, the world must not hear it. It's a shame. It's the tradition, the culture, this, that. To them, it's not about the tradition, it's not about the culture, it's not about their marriage. They don't care what goes on with that child. Not that they don't know. If you open your eyes, you will know.
Yes, exactly.
When a child is being defied, if I go to a house and know a child is being defied, I will know.
Amazing. Okay, now you put all this together in writing and decided to do, you wrote a book, and also I'm sure you're working on a movie about it. Are you still doing the movie, or are you just going to stick to the book? No,
let me finish with the, let me see because I'm getting a lot of good response now from the US and Canada and UK, but not yet in Nigeria. Yes. Let me see the response that I get from it. Then if I have a good response, I'm going to do a movie. About it. Because I need to put down my whole life story in this book. If I don't put down everything I went through in this book, there is no way a victim can come out and talk to me. There is nothing to be shy about. Don't let the society define you. You define the society. I define the society that I live in. I won't let the society define me. So if my story is going to make me save another female child, I'm going to put everything in the book. I don't care who get hurt at the end of the day, as long as I am saving another female child.
I like the title of the book, though. The book is actually
called I Called Him Dad.
I Called Him Dad.
Yes.
Beautiful title.
Thank you.
I was asking how you came about it.
Yes. The first time, the name of the book was My Life as a Female Child. So my Uncle Lawrence, when I told him, he said to me, no, you need to change from that name. Give it a name that will reflect what you went through in life. And I said, okay, like I called him that, and I said, oh, that is the name. And I said, that is the name.
Amazing.
That's how we
came about.
Yes, and the 3 color represent everything I've been through. It wasn't just
pick.
It wasn't just a color that the publisher just picked. No, because the red represent the virginity of the innocent girl.
Okay.
Her blood that was taken away from her. Then the black represent her dark parts where she was struggling with alcohol, trying to commit suicide, going to club, thinking her world has come to an end. Then the white is now the light. So you have to go away from this black to the white. Like I said, if you don't forgive, you can never get healing.
I like that. If you don't forget,
this book
forgive,
is
you
like
can't get healing.
You have put your whole life.
Oh, and I don't go get this book. Maybe I just tell them. Don't they hide this book like this? And I don't go get
at least we'll just like at least.
All right. It's amazing. We've been talking to Fatima. She's been telling us about her experience with an abusive stepfather. And I'm just going to ask this. What would be your advice to women out there, to the girl child out there who's going through the same thing you actually went through?
Like I keep saying that, the first thing you need to do as a victim, you need to forgive yourself first. You have to open your heart to forgiveness. It's not the end of the world. I see this as my destiny. I don't see it as a pain anymore. Because I feel God wants to use me to help someone. That is why I allow things like this happen to me. They need to go for counseling. And before you go for counseling, you need to speak out. Look for someone that you can trust to speak out. Most of us waited for so long because of the society that we live in that we cannot open our mouth to tell people what we're going through. You understand? We waited for this long. Don't wait for so long. That is why the internet is good. If you're scared, go to the internet. Post it on internet. People will come to your rescue. But the main key is forgiveness. If you don't forgive, you can never get healing.
All right, so if you don't forgive, you can never get healing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Really
having
do
me.
appreciate. All right, we've been speaking to Fatima Ishiaku, and she's the author of I Called Him Dad, writing her life experience of what happened to her as a victim of abuse and also rape by her stepdad, right? And you heard her advice, and I'll also be advising you out there if you're a girl child, you're scared to, because the threat is real. They'll tell you, I'll kill you, I'll kill your mom, I'll kill your family. Why don't you just take a step and talk to someone? If you can't talk to your mom, there are numbers out there that you can call. Or, like she said, just go on the internet and speak to someone. You definitely
Or
see
send me
help.
a message on
Yes.
Facebook.
You know.
Fatima Ishiaku, I promise I'm going to come to your rescue.
That's nice. All right, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, Unrated continues. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All right, glad to have you back. It's still Unrated. It has been an amazing episode today. My heart has melted in different ways.
Did it melt like butter?
No, not to that extent, but
Okay.
well, at least I really.
Butter in fire? Butter in frying pan?
What is it? What is it? Is it butter? What is it?
Butter.
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 You're trying to kill yourself
I am not.
before your time.
No, how no? Because I said butter.
Mm.
All right, guys. It's time for our WCW,
Yeah.
which is our Woman Crush Wednesday for today. This beautiful Wednesday evening. So today we'll be crushing on no other than Cardi B.
Yeah.
I know you're like, man, like I said, that woman has touched my heart in so many ways. So yes, she is my Woman Crush Wednesday for today. Now, for those of you who do not know, Cardi B is an American rapper, a songwriter, an actress, a television personality, and she was born in Manhattan and raised in the Bronx, New York City. She became an internet celebrity after several of her posts and videos became viral on Vine and Instagram. I like Cardi B's story. She is, when they say a strong woman, I think Cardi B is one, because her story, how she started and where she is today. Hi, Lord. I'm telling you, some people will be like starting that life and they won't be able to get to where she is today because they feel like, who am I?
I think she just proves to show that hustle hard, keep your head down, definitely make it someday. No matter what they say, no matter how they say it, just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And like Fatima said, don't let the society define you. Define
Yes,
the
which
society.
is something that a lot of people do today.
You allow the society.
You allow the society define
them.
you.
That's
And you just
bad.
heard from someone who's been in and out, with like, do not allow the society define you. You are your own person. You speak your own words. It is your own doing. So hell, why do you have to let the society define you? A lot of us do that today, especially in Nigeria. We allow social media define who we are.
Auntie Toke was.
I
don't want to shake this small table that is here.
Don't shake this
I don't
table.
want to shake the table.
Don't shake this
Man, I don't
table.
want to shake the table.
Don't shake this
I don't want to
table.
shake-
All right, guys. So that's our Woman Crush Wednesday for today, and it's been Cardi B. And we hope that you enjoyed going through all those pictures rolling, and also you enjoy our Woman Crush Wednesday for today. I know you're like, yeah, Cardi. Nigerians she has just won the hearts of Nigerians.
Yeah, she did. We have
Chioma B.
down to earth. Chioma B.
Yeah, you don't even know about it. Oh, sorry, you are lost.
God.
They gave her Chioma B. That's her name, her Nigerian name.
Why
Chioma
are we?
B.
Ah,
I even heard the video was angry that they gave her Chioma.
why?
As
Chioma
his-
is not only the
as
name.
his wife is
Chioma is
Chioma.
not only the name of the other lady is bearing Chioma, so she should not take it personal though.
Anyhow, Sha, that is what it is. All right, guys, on that note, we'll be closing the show for today, all right? Want to say a very big thank you to everyone who's been part of this production, to all the crew who's behind the scene, working to make sure that we have a beautiful show. We say thank you. And also to our guests who came through today. I really hope that you heard the story and you learned a thing or two about it, okay? And that is one strong lady right there. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So we say thank you for coming, having time to come on the show.
Yeah.
And also to you guys out there who sit back, relax, and watch the show and enjoy it. Thank you so much for being there. Now, if you missed this episode of Unrated, you want to watch it again, you can still do that and other episodes of Unrated by going to our TV on YouTube at Kaftan TV, and you can watch Unrated there. Please do not forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so you can know anytime we post any episode of Unrated, especially this one, because I know some people want to watch it again. All right?
Have you finished?
No.
My
name is Mariel too.
Are you finished now? Can I start by one?
We'll see you tomorrow.
No, I'm here.
We're not going.
I want to sign out.
No, don't start. No.
It's time for me to sign out.
No, it's not
okay.
necessary.
All right.
Necessary.
Yes. Now, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that Unrated happens right here on Kaftan TV. And my name is Richie Bunaya, but you can call me Richie Ice, and I'm signing out from the fort.
The fake fort, because this is not Games of Thrones.
This
fort, one day we'll find out where it is.
This is the fort.
We'll find out where it is. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Bye for now.
Bye.
Have a lovely night rest.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.